Thank you for attending tonight's game against Hammond Baptist and Crossroads Christian. Before we get started, I'd like to welcome our friends from Crossroads. Thank you for being here this evening. And also, we're going to do something a little bit different tonight. Tonight, we're going to honor 2008 Hammond Baptist graduate Brian Lenhart. Brian was killed in 2012 fighting for our country in Afghanistan. And tomorrow, January 6th, will be the 11th anniversary of his homegoing to heaven. Brian played basketball for Hammond Baptist, and just a fine young man, and we're going to remember him in just a few moments. We have some of Brian's brothers and sisters, family, up there in the corner. If you just raise your hand for us, we're honored that you joined us this evening to remember Brian. So what we're going to do, I'm going to pray, and you can stay seated, but then, because the video is about a 3-minute video that we'll watch, and then as soon as the video is over, if you would stand, because as soon as the video is over, we go right into the national anthem, and then we'll have our starting lineups. But let's pray before we get started. Dear Heavenly Father, as we remember Brian tonight, we sure are thankful for our country, thankful for men through the ages and ladies who have sacrificed so that we can enjoy our freedom, so that we can enjoy a basketball game like we enjoyed tonight. Thank you for the opportunity to influence young people and the opportunity that young people have to influence the world like a young man like Brian did. I pray as we remember Brian, we'd appreciate what we have. I pray you'd bless both of these teams, help them to work to become exactly what you had in mind when you created them. Please bless our game, bless our evening. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you for joining us here at Hammond Baptist tonight for the anniversary of the homegoing of Sergeant Brian Lenhart, a 2008 graduate of Hammond Baptist. Sergeant Brian Lenhart died in Afghanistan on Friday, January 6, 2012, while serving our country. He was a member of the 713th Engineer Company of the Indiana National Guard. He was born on March 6, 1990, the sixth of 8 children. On May 16, 2008, Brian graduated from Hammond Baptist High School, where he was a standout basketball player. Brian followed in the footsteps of his older brothers and joined the Indiana Army National Guard. He conducted basic training and advanced individual training at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, where Brian was the honor graduate of the AIT class, qualifying as a 12B combat engineer. He was deployed in November 2011 to Afghanistan, where he served as a combat engineer. Sergeant Lenhart has been awarded the Bronze Star Medal, the Purple Heart, the Army Good Conduct Medal, the National Defense Service Medal, the Afghanistan Campaign Medal with a Bronze Service Star, the Global War on Terrorism Service Medal, the Armed Forces Reserve Medal with M device, the Army Service Ribbon, the Overseas Service Medal, the NATO Medal, and the Combat Action Badge. Brian loved life, especially spending time in Chicago, playing basketball, entertaining his nieces and nephews, and playing Battlefield on his PS3. His fondness for Oakley sunglasses, nice shoes, neon green, the Miami Heat, and Mountain Dew is legendary among his family and friends. You may notice from time to time how our varsity players salute after drawing a charge, a very selfless basketball act. Our players have saluted after every charge in honor of Brian, who at the time held the record for charges taken as a Swordsman basketball player. Brian not only sacrificed the life he was living, but also the life he would have lived. As we listen to the national anthem, please think about Brian and the men and women who have risked and given their lives for our country.
Crossroads Christian Crusaders. At guard, number 2, Adrian Simmons. At guard, number 3, Luke Hahn. At forward, number 25, Josiah Bajork. At guard, number 31, Dave Malley. And at forward, number 34, Noah Aguado. The Crusaders are coached by Nick Fairley. And now, the starting lineup for your Hammond Baptist Swordsmen. Starting at point guard, a freshman number 1, Jeffrey Woosley. At shooting guard, number 2, a junior, Elijah Guzman. Starting at the power forward, a senior, number 13, Judson Wilkerson. Starting at small forward, the senior, number 21, Jaden Lemon. And the man in the middle, standing 6'4", a sophomore, number 22, J.P. Garrett. The Swordsmen are coached by James Woosley.
Well, happy good evening to you sports fans here on the Swordsman HBTV Network. We're glad to be able to welcome you. Looking forward to a great game tonight between the Crusaders of Crossroads, a home school, and the Swordsmen here in Hammond, Indiana. Or Cherville right here inside. We've got the Swordsmen with the ball, beginning with J.P. Garrett, scores 2 with the inside pass from Wilkerson. Now the Crossroads Crusaders have come down. We've got, I think, is it Luke Hahn, I think, brings the ball down into Simmons. Simmons goes up and scores with a quick layup on the back. Jeff Woosley with the basketball, and he is coordinating the offense for the Swordsmen under the direction of his good dad, Dr. James Woosley. Elijah Guzman on the far side on the baseline, inside to Garrett. Garrett's fighting the ball away, comes inside, out to Lemon. Lemon drives the lane, has to knock it off, and does not do it successfully. Noah Aguado comes away with the ball. Hahn with the basketball as they cross the half-court line. Glad to have Brother Josh Conger with me, and certainly did a good job with the opening introductions there, as he always does. Hahn with the miss. Hahn gets the basketball off the rebound. It's over Bajork. Bajork down to Molly. Molly fires from downtown. Scores! Dave Molly. My goodness.
Man, Dave Malley.
He's been playing all day.
He played against Mark Audis in the junior high game. He played in the 8th grade game.
I can see why he's playing the varsity game. He's a player.
My goodness, and he's so smooth. He's had a bunch of points all night. Here's Judson Wilkerson baseline, up in reverse. No good. Rebound almost went to J.P. Garrett. Luke Hahn instead comes away with it. But Dave Malley's been a problem all night trying to guard him. And now in his 3rd game, and he's played the majority of all 3 of these games. And I'm very surprised he's starting on this varsity squad as an 8th grader.
Yeah, we've got a turnover here going, a 5-second turnover. Good defense for the Swordsmen, forcing the turnover. Guzman will inbound the ball on the near side for the Swordsmen, out to Woosley.
Yeah, and in the lineup here for Crossroads, Adrian Simmons, number 2, Luke Hahn, number 3, Josiah Bajork, 25, Dave Malley, 31, and Noah Aguado, 34. And Aguado's been in our gym for many years. I believe a senior this year. At least he should be. And that's Judson just short, and another rebound for Luke Hahn. I think he has about 3 rebounds in the first 2 minutes of the game. And off to a hot start. 5-2, the Swordsmen trail by 3. Not an ideal start, but the defense has been there. Just unfortunately, our shots have not thus far. That's Simmons out to Malley. Malley driving right on Judson. And Judson definitely with the size advantage. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out the rest of the game. And that's just off from Bajort. Oh, and then he rips it away from Garrett, and Garrett's going to get a foul if he doesn't watch it. Out to Malley for his second attempt, and almost got it. Hold on to that ball, J.P. Garrett. Too big, too strong to be losing it. It's almost out of bounds, and then saved by Jaden into Judson. Judson pump fake out to Woosley. And Jeff Woosley trying to set something up here with J.P. Garrett. Looks like it's pretty stagnant at the moment. And there's Judson going in strong to the paint. He's going to get some contact, and the ball's ripped away. Rare occurrence to see Judson lose it out of his hands like that. A very strong, scrappy player. But Luke Hahn is causing problems right now for the Swordsmen.
Definitely so. Good defensive play, and had him pinned up against the baseline and could not get away, and got the what looked like to be a jump ball turned out to be a turnover.
Adrian Simmons now with the ball, guarded tightly by Elijah Guzman. Oh, and a nice spin move by Hahn, and it's good. Luke Hahn has surprised us tonight. And he actually, Pastor, was coaching against me 3 games ago. The coach against me got 2 technicals and got kicked out of the game. And he grabbed Luke Hahn, and Luke Hahn coached the 6th and 7th grade team. And fortunately, I beat him. I'd feel embarrassed losing to a high school student as a coach. But he did a fine job, was hyping his guys up, and I loved his energy.
Yeah, you do a great job working with our junior high team, and certainly appreciate that.
Jeff,
Woosley,
deep 3, no good. I'd like to see that go down.
Good to see Guzman come away with the basketball and the loose ball.
Yeah, looking a little stagnant, and easily with 2-3 zones, it's very easy to get stagnant. I mean, they're standing still, so we think we should stand still, but that's just not the case. You've got to be moving, and that's some contact, and let it go. Jaden just off on the floater, and it's 3-on-1. Jeff Woosley trying to stop the break on his own, and does. Successfully makes him pull it back out. And here's Luke Hahn with the ball. Going to go out to Bajort. Bajort trying to shake and bake Jeff, and that's a charge. Jeff Woosley takes the charge, and the salutes all around on Brian Lenhart night. And Pastor, I was so just glad to see the introductions just surrounding Brian Lenhart. He's such a great basketball player, and before your time, but fun to watch. I mean, I was a junior hire when he was in high school.
Is that right?
Oh, and he was just so much fun to watch. A very just energetic player.
Yeah.
And run up and down the floor, loved neon green, tried to wear those on his shoes sometimes, and Fred Mooney would catch them, and he just loved neon green, and big Duke basketball fan, and could dunk consistently, took a lot of charges.
That's great. It looks like a great team. I think Stephen Goodall was on that team. I saw him in the team photo there, and it was a great tribute. I thought John Woosley did such a good job with that. Good ball,
nice layup.
Ball movement, and Guzman down to Garrett. Garrett scores a beautiful dish off, and he knew what to do with that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And that
good
replay
job
by Jack Huckins too. Good to see that on the replay.
Yeah, Brother Jack's got it together, man. That guy's a blessing, and this is his primary job. I think he works somewhere else too, but thank you very much, Brother Jack. That's like you, Brother Josh. Faithful guys doing a good job. Hahn shoots the ball. Errant gets it back, throws it right away. Goodness, we're just making some miserable decisions here that are definitely.
Oh, that's a foul almost by Lemon.
I don't know. It looked like to me it might have been a.
Judson.
Yeah.
Maybe a jump ball, you think, wrapped up.
Yeah, but still, boy, we just cannot capitalize. And boy, that kid can shoot, but I'm glad he missed that.
Yeah.
If you're a Swordsman fan, you're glad. If you're his mom or dad or his brother or sister, you wish he would have made it.
Yeah. And, I think he's thriving right now in an offense that's not centered around him. I think that when it's just him and he's the best player out there, we can double, triple team him.
Yeah.
But right now, everyone else has to be covered, so he's getting some good looks and trying to take full advantage.
For sure. And, of course, in the 2-3 zone, and they're moving well, and looks like we're a little bit flat-footed here for this present time. Wilkerson gets into Garrett. Garrett goes up. Nice move up and around, and a really good job by J.P. Garrett. You'll see the replay, and that is a great up and in. He had some company that was trying to block it there in Simmons, but he got around it and did a good job.
Yeah, and the hesitation to go up and under. I mean, had he gone straight up, it'd be blocked, but to just move around and divert it. from that defender's hand. Just a nice play by JP.
Yeah, Adrian Simmons is definitely one of the more skilled players out there. Hahn has been the one to take the initiative so far, but Simmons definitely has some skills and done a good job out there for the Crusaders. Trailing by 1 minute 42 seconds left in the first quarter of play. We've got a substitution in the basketball game for the Swordsmen, Connor Lemon. And we're grateful to have him. That kid looks like, every time I see him, he looks like he's taller and taller and taller.
Is he looking you eye to eye
yet? He's a tall drink of water. I think
so. He's sure getting close.
Yeah.
He is. I don't know what he's eating, but I want some. I wish I would have had whatever he's eating when I was in high school.
Inside to Garrett. Garrett goes up.
Wow, I thought he got hit
there. But he's able to get it back.
Nice
Gets it back to
save.
Woolsey. Woolsey's wide open. This is his shot.
Oh,
short.
good look.
And Hahn with the rebound.
Yeah, Luke Hahn has been all over the boards. And there's Dave Malley again. Judson has got to get back and cover him. He's running the floor every possession. And that doesn't happen. A lot of guys don't do that, but he is just making an effort to get down the floor on the shot. Oh, JP almost swatted that one away. Way to get the rebound. A minute to go here in the first quarter. Down 1, need a basket. There's Lemon trying to provide it, and he gets fouled. Going to go to the line for 2 shots and a nice physical take. And they are certainly bringing the physicality on defense.
Yeah, that was a good job by Jaden to make and force some defense on their behalf.
Yeah, it's about making the defense do what you want them to do as opposed to the other way around. You know, if you drive, you force them to try to cover the paint without fouling, and it puts them in a tight spot as opposed to just taking the shot they're giving you, because then they're determining the game instead of you. As the offense, you want to be in control of that side of the court as best you can, and it's nice to see Jaden putting the pressure on him.
Yeah, Guzman in the basketball game, substituting for J.P. Garrett. He probably needs to be out of the game with 51 seconds left. He is prone to pick up a few fouls prematurely, but certainly a good timeout on the floor. Looks like the coach has called a timeout, going to talk about it, and we just took the lead with that free throw, 8-7, timeout on the floor. 42 seconds left, and once again a beautiful tribute given to the Linhart family as they consider their good son and brother, and thank God for them and appreciate so very much Uncle. That meant so much to this program and to our country. And I saw the funeral procession with his casket right there in the auditorium of First Baptist Church of Hammond, and just I wasn't there when it happened, but certainly rejoice that we can remember him 11 years later.
You always want to be someone that has an impact outside of high school, and Brian Linhart certainly, his impact ripples. You know, you see his picture all over the place. He's celebrated. There's a mural of him in a nearby restaurant that just honors his life and has had a huge impact just outside of basketball, outside of high school, and just an eternal impact really on other people. And just grateful for him. Here comes Simmons all the way down the court, and good denial from HB. Judson rips away the rebound, saves it is Elijah Guzman. That's dangerous. You'd like to take the last shot here if possible, maybe hold it and get a good one.
Yep.
And you got to not turn it over for 20 seconds before you do that. Here's
Jeff Woosley with the basketball out front, gets it out to Guzman. Guzman down to Connor. Connor fires. Goes short over the head of his older brother, Jaden. And Hahn doing a turnaround, 360, goes up. He's going to get, got to be, looks like to me an
Coach
over the back.
Coach Woosley really wanted the over the back, and I think everyone in the gym saw it. Danny Torek smiling, the weak side ref over there.
He wasn't ready to blow the whistle there.
Yeah. Oh, and Jeff wants that one.
Just disappointing first quarter. Not too much damage. Trailing by 1 after the first quarter's in the books, and but certainly not the sharpest quarter that Swordsmen have registered this year. But certainly grateful for the opportunity to still be in the game. It could be a lot uglier than it is. But J.P. Garrett's going to check back into the game and come back on the floor there. Looks like they're going to have Jaden and Judson. And then we've got Jeff and Garrett. I think also Guzman is going to come back onto the floor.
Yeah, and we've seen better starts, Pastor, but hopefully, and really, it's never about how you start. I mean, as we like to say it's about how you start, but it's about how you finish the game. Start of the game, start of the third quarter, that all matters. You just hope that this team can close it. And I feel we've had some games that have been close. The Heritage game recently, and some of these other games that have just been neck and neck, and we've dropped the ball late.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're off to a kind of a rough start, but it's a 1-point game. Still plenty of time, 3 whole quarters left. And you'd love to see some of these guys get going. I'd like to see Jeff Woosley get going. I'd like to see Garrett get going. And just get some baskets to fall early so they can it does a lot for your confidence to see the ball go in early. Just, hey, I can hit shots now. And you saw Dave Fernandez last game hit his first 2 shots and then was on the rest of the game. And so just getting that first shot to go sometimes changes someone's whole outlook on the game.
Definitely so, definitely so. Glad to have Brother Ted Spear and his wife Elizabeth and family here watching the ball game with the Cabrera family as they watch Anthony hopefully participate here shortly. On travels has it taken away by Jaden Lemon. Goes around the projected.
Nice. Good take by Jaden Lemon. That Euro step is smooth for him. The defender was right there to take the charge. Jaden said, nope, I'm going to go this way, swerve right around him. And those long legs make it very easy to do a Euro step like that. He is just a very athletic kid. A senior this year, and it's his last year to play basketball. Still trying to get a dunk, and he's not yet had a dunk. He might have a break right now if they gave him the ball right in the break, and that's Connor Lemon going to get the 2 points. And if Jeff saw Jaden had that lane to the rim.
He was ready. Yep.
Oh, would have been great to see that, especially on Brian Lenhart night, someone to dunk the ball. And Pastor, believe it or not, the last person to dunk in our gym in a home game was Brian Lenhart. And Jaden Lemon has been trying to get that done throughout the season, and that's going to be a foul, 2 shots. But Jaden would love to get that next dunk. The last dunk, I guess, was roughly 15 years ago. If I was in junior high, that was a long time ago. The last home game dunk in this gym, yes, Brian Lenhart. No one has done it since. DeMonte Blanton dunked at the college, kind of threw it down at the college tournament, but not in this gym.
How about that? How about that?
It's easy in practice, hard in the game.
Jaden Lemon hits the first of 2, and he is on the charity stripe.
And Pastor, someone from our team, not someone from another team dunking. Someone that's on our team.
A couple times.
Yeah, I know. I've seen other guys dunk in our gym, and I just wish it was us.
Yeah.
This year, though, Pastor, your son Judson, Jaden, J.P. Garrett, all 3 of those guys can dunk.
Yeah.
And so it'd be great to see a dunk this season.
I'm glad to see us hit some free throws. That's not been common this year.
Oh, who's guarding
Oh,
Dave
my goodness.
Malley?
We have got that guy wide open there, and Noah has taken away.
Go,
Got
Jaden.
the ball behind his head.
Oh, I thought about that. I think he's thinking too much about the dunk. Got his own rebound. Luckily, passed to Judson. That's a body foul on Noah Aguado, looks like.
So.
Oh, no, 2.
No, it's going to be Simmons.
Yeah, Adrian
pick up
Simmons.
that foul.
It's good. Get him in foul trouble. I think that's his second one. And it's fine. You guys take all the fouls you want. And they are sitting at 16 fouls early in the game to our 1. So that's rare that you see it so flipped against us.
Yeah,
normally we have all the fouls.
Some foulers, aren't
Jeff,
we?
deep 3. It's good.
Beautiful.
Jeff Woosley swishes the net, and you didn't even see it hit the rim. It's just like a ghost. Just hit the net and disappeared.
Yeah, it was a beautiful shot from the far side baseline. Great shot, Jeff Woosley. Freshman is just playing really, of course, a few, oh, my goodness.
I think he got him. J.P. Garrett got away with 1, and there's Aguado in for 2. Got to stop turning it over.
Yeah.
A couple of tough ones there.
Hey.
Boy, J.P. Garrett's got to be strong with the ball. When you're 6'4" and you're in a game, you cannot be loose with the ball. Guys are always coming at you.
Yep.
And you've got to be able to hold on to that ball.
Inside to Jaden Lemon, outside to his brother Connor. He's going to get caught in that corner if you're not careful. Back into his brother. Brother goes in, goes up. And
nice.
Beautiful, using the basket to shield things off and made a nice little reverse layup.
Yeah, great look. And again, attacking the rim. Sometimes we settle. Early in a game, we get a 3, we see it open, and we'll just start honking from 3. It's good to force the shots that you want, and there's a good block. Oh, and good hustle, but they're going to call a foul on Jaden Lemon. He knows it. And you got to be careful out there. We saw this happen last game with Esteban Santos.
I hope he's not hurt. I know that there was a dive for the ball, but I think he's going to be okay. I don't think he's, we'll see. His facial expression looks okay. I don't think he's going to be okay. Good. This is a soccer flop maybe, huh?
Well, walking off on your own power is good either way.
Yeah, watching the
World Cup, right?
World Cup, yep. Nah,
did you watch any of the World Cup, Pastor?
I did a little bit. I was in Argentina when they were playing the semifinals.
Wait, you were in Argentina during the semifinals?
I was, and I'm telling you what, those people are crazy about their soccer, our football.
Yeah, and they won it all, so for good reason.
They were excited about it.
Oh, Daniel Webb almost had a steal there. You love seeing him guard Malley, but still got him a good shot. That's poked around. And there's Bajork out there. Took the mid-range jumper when he found out he had space, and that's still no good. Malley out-rebounded Webb. You can't have that happen. And there's Bajork for the three. That's exactly why. You're giving him 2 chances.
Good night.
It's like an entire possession wasted there. You got to rebound, and Daniel Webb knows better. Got to box out.
That kind of possession. Eat your lunch. You got Lemon on the far side there, down to Webb. Webb gets it out to Woosley, into Wilkerson. Wilkerson back to Woosley. Woosley goes to the left, pulls up, gets it to Webb. Webb looks like he's looking for some help outside. Gets into Wilkerson. Wilkerson goes up. He is guarded by
Good hustle by Daniel Webb.
Noah does a great job with that. Good hustle by the Swordsmen to keep the ball alive and on our end of the floor.
Yeah, Connor Lemon is wide open wanting the ball, and they could not find him. But a swing pass right there would have been a sure 3 points, as open as he was. Judson floater, good from the baseline, 2 points.
Look out there. Every once in a while, a Wilkerson can get hot and hit one. I think he's
Mason
one
had
for,
a,
one for
speaking
5.
of the Wilkersons being hot, Mason last game had a great one past her. Just doing a lot of the dirty work and helping us stay in that game late. There's Malley with another 3, and he has lost his fire.
Jump ball is going to probably be up. Nope, the Swordsmen get the ball on the jump ball. J.P. Garrett wants to check back in the ball game according to the directives of his coach. Also, Luke Otta is going to come in. He is a shooting specialist and going to give Wilkerson and Webb a chance. W&W sitting down.
Yeah, Jeff Woosley, 2 freshmen on the floor. Jeff and Connor will man up the guard spots. Luke Otis at a wing, and JP and Jaden down low at the moment. And looking to get some offense going, and that's not how to start right there. Oh, I'm sorry, number 5 is actually, that's Ian Boudil, and I believe he played last game, and I think I said Bajork earlier.
Yeah, Bajork's 25, yeah.
Right.
Josiah Bajork.
Yeah, Boudil, first minutes in this game, but played a big chunk of the game prior to this. A lot of these guys did actually. You know, these guys might be a little worn out. Guys like Dave Malley. You know, some of these guys have played a lot tonight, whereas our guys have had a bunch of rest.
Yeah.
And interesting to see fourth quarter who has the energy.
Already in the bonus for the Swordsmen there, 21-13. Swordsmen lead.
Wow, a tough take by Hahn.
Hahn went up and put it in. I mean, you got to give it to him. That's a great shot. Hard to defend. I think they did all they can do. Maybe got the first step on them, but
yeah,
certainly a good play.
Yeah, Jeff Woosley has a tough assignment right now trying to guard Luke Hahn, and he is just having a tough time keeping him in front. And Luke is just a very quick player. And there's Boudel for 3, no good, but rebound secured by Jaden Lemon, has Audis ahead. He's going to back it out and wait for the team to get set. Going to run some offense in the half court here. And they try to go to Garrett, and he got a little bit of contact from Aguado and still goes up and can't get it. Aguado is one of the few in the area that can match him in height. Aguado must be 6'3" or 4, and that's Simmons getting fouled on the floor, and it's going to be out of bounds. I'm sorry, we're shooting 1-1 now in the bonus.
No, I think we're not.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's going to be all right.
We are in the bonus. They are not. They'll get it under the basket. It's nice to be in the bonus with still 3 whole minutes to go in the second quarter. Mm-hmm. Hopefully to take advantage of that. Guys like Judson and Jaden and JP hopefully will get into the paint, draw some contact, and take advantage. Get to the line. Some time going here, trying to figure out who's guarding who.
I think Gabe Slifka is in the basketball game, if I'm not mistaken, and Wilkerson is guarding him.
Oh, good D by J.P. Garrett. Almost had a breakaway. Yeah, Slifka played the entirety of last game, was one of their better players. You can always tell him from the neon socks and the ninja headband. You know who he is out there, and that's Simmons wide open. And blocked by Connor Lemon. Oh, to see that one again would be magical. He got high. Jumped out of the gym and blocked that into the wall. Connor Lemon, a freshman, got high on that.
You did a great job.
High as a kite.
Timed it just perfectly.
Could have grabbed onto the railing. Watch this replay. Look at this. Kick it out. He's wide open. No, he's not. Connor Lemon. Oh, into the wall. And Simmons embarrassed out there. That's a tough one to lose, being so wide open. Connor just very athletic to get up that high and block it.
Yeah, it was good block.
Oh,
looks like a lot of good hands right now, and good
right
defensive anticipation taking place on the Swordsman side of the ball.
That would have been a dunk right there. Had he gotten that steal, that is a breakaway dunk.
Yeah. Hahn will inbound the ball on their side for Crossroads. And Slofka will come out for this particular time. Malley in, guarded by Wilkerson. I think Wilkerson is outmatched with Malley. Malley is too fast for him.
Yeah, but he's got the height advantage and the scrap advantage.
He does. J.P. Garrett needs to keep his hand up, quit coming all the way down. He's going to get just more foul trouble.
Yeah,
And
gotta have
did
that.
not follow through. It's not what you want right there. You got to have those.
Yeah, JP knows better too. He knows he's expected to make those, even as a sophomore. And there's Luke Hahn, deep three, and it's good. Luke Hahn's touch is just incredible. Every shot he's taken has been right on the money. Even if it misses, it's right on the money.
Yeah, it was a knuckleball, but it got in. It was a nice shot right in from the top of the key. Cutting the lead to 3 for the Swordsmen.
Yeah, Dave Fernandez checked into the game as well for HB and played the entire last game. And that's a good floater from Judson. Just can't get it to go, and it's out of bounds. Jaden with the hustle play trying to save it. Jeff Woosley will come back into the game as well, and David Fernandez is going to stay. They're going to sub No, he's going to be out. Got in for 15 seconds and put him right back on the bench. And David went off last game, Pastor. Had a bunch of points.
Yeah, he did. Did a great job.
Oh, my. Love watching his energy out there. Oh, that's a moving screen, it looked like, and they're going to leave Luke Hahn wide open. He finds Simmons again. Connor. Oh, Connor wanted another one. And a block foul. Connor slow to get up over there.
Hahn might pick up his 3rd foul here. This is he's a good player. He certainly can't hardly believe it, but I think there was a yeah, that's his 3rd foul. That's going to cause some issues. And is it Boothill that will come in then for him, I believe, and so.
Yeah, Luke Hahn is their orchestrator out there. I mean, he's the guy running the show, and certainly a big loss for them. And they've cut the lead down to just 3, and so you hate to – it's bad timing for Crossroads. However, it's great timing for us. Have a whole minute and a half to close the game out or close out the half on a good note and get some points on the board. Jade made the first here for his 2nd of 2. Feels like I'm watching golf during a free throw. It's so quiet in the gym. Everyone wants to give him that piece to shoot.
Simmons with the basketball for the Crusaders. Gets it down to Bajork. And Bajork over to Malley. Malley back down to Simmons on the baseline. Pulls in.
Ooh, Simmons just off right, and Jeff Woosley almost blocked his shot. Jaden's open ahead. Gets up. Oh, does the reverse instead of... I thought he could dunk that one there with some space. Would have been great to see that. Jaden had space, but just couldn't convert.
And I tell you what, we have just struggled to convert and to make some simple shots. And Judson missed a layup a while ago, and well, there was a moving screen there. All right, let's see what happens here. Noah Aguado looks like he knocks it out.
No.
Yeah. Going to be the off the Swordsman.
Tough one, but Lewis did tell me, he corrected me on a call in a prior game, so I dare not cross Lewis, the referee, tonight. Whatever he calls is correct. The last time we played Calumet, he went back and watched it and caught one. Caught one that I thought was incorrect, and he was right, I was wrong. Much like my arguments with my wife sometimes, you know. I am right, she is wrong.
I tell you what, here we go, Crosswords driving in.
Oh, Jaden Lemon swats it. Oh, and Simmons got a wide open look from it. My goodness, the block by Jaden Lemon. Oh, he's got space. Go, Jaden, all the way. Oh, Jaden
Lays
Lemon
it up and in.
didn't dunk it, and I was hoping for it. You know, if he passed it to Connor, Connor would have dunked it right next to him. Ooh, Aguado there. That might be an and one.
Connor let him get it in the basket. 25 seconds left in the first half of play, and Noah Aguado is going to go to the line and shoot the, see if he can convert the three-point play. Does not do that, but gets blocked out by Wilkerson. To Woosley. Woosley fires from downtown.
Oh, man, had to look, and Jeff has hit those before and couldn't get that one to go. Just a little long and to the left on that. At halftime here, we're going to show you that same video we watched prior to the game honoring Brian Lenhart. Brian Lenhart, again, a graduate of this school, played Hammond Baptist basketball, and gave his life for our country in Afghanistan. And we're going to watch that video here at halftime, and we'll jump right back in at the third quarter and bring you the rest of this game.
Thank you for joining us here at Hammond Baptist tonight for the anniversary of the homegoing of Sergeant Brian Lenhart, a 2008 graduate of Hammond Baptist. Sergeant Brian Lenhart died in Afghanistan on Friday, January 6, 2012, while serving our country. He was a member of the 713th Engineer Company of the Indiana National Guard. He was born on March 6, 1990, the sixth of 8 children. On May 16, 2008, Brian graduated from Hammond Baptist High School, where he was a standout basketball player. Brian followed in the footsteps of his older brothers and joined the Indiana Army National Guard. He conducted basic training and advanced individual training at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, where Brian was the honor graduate of the AIT class, qualifying as a 12B combat engineer. He was deployed in November 2011 to Afghanistan, where he served as a combat engineer. Sergeant Lenhart has been awarded the Bronze Star Medal, the Purple Heart, the Army Good Conduct Medal, the National Defense Service Medal, the Afghanistan Campaign Medal with a Bronze Service Star, the Global War on Terrorism Service Medal, the Armed Forces Reserve Medal with M device, the Army Service Ribbon, the Overseas Service Medal, the NATO Medal, and the Combat Action Badge. Brian loved life, especially spending time in Chicago, playing basketball, entertaining his nieces and nephews, and playing Battlefield on his PS3. His fondness for Oakley sunglasses, nice shoes, neon green, the Miami Heat, and Mountain Dew is legendary among his family and friends. You may notice from time to time how our varsity players salute after drawing a charge, a very selfless basketball act. Our players have saluted after every charge in honor of Brian, who at the time held the record for charges taken as a Swordsman basketball player. Brian not only sacrificed the life he was living, but also the life he would have lived. As we listen to the national anthem, please think about Brian and the men and women who have risked and given their lives for our country.
All right, halftime has come to conclusion, and we are getting ready to start the third quarter of play. And Swordsmen lead tonight 25-20 at halftime, and doing pretty well with foul trouble. Don't have a lot of foul trouble, maybe 2 fouls the whole first half. I think the other team had about 7, 8 fouls. But they trail by 20, the Crusaders do. And I'm telling you what, both games tonight they have come back from deficits and won, and I do not want to see that happen this evening. Tomorrow night, the Swordsmen will go over and watch and play the Victory Christian School over in Valparaiso. And I don't know exactly the time. I think they're 5:30 and 7, but and of course the JV and the varsity will play, as well as the junior high. Malley with the basketball on the near side. Gets it to Hahn, guarded by Lemon. Lemon gets it over to Bajork. Bajork has it taken away. Judson Wilkerson has it.
Oh, lost the ball.
He lost the ball on the try to move it around. And Bajork has good hands. It seems like to me he has done a great job defensively. Tries to get down underneath to Noah. It's going to go out of bounds. Turnover, Crusaders.
Yeah, and it's good to get the ball for HB and just walk it up and have a good possession. It's been a little bit chaotic. It's only been 30 seconds here, but it's been chaotic. Be nice to calm down a little bit and take some good shots. And Pastor, you alluded to it, both games prior to 2 games, not mine, but the junior high varsity and the high school JV, both the Swordsmen led at halftime, and by more than 5, and both times lost. And you don't want to get flippant with a lead. You always got to be looking out for things like this. Full court presses by Dave Malley. Couldn't get it to go. There's Bajork going up. Judson had a good defense. Danny Torek did not think good defense. He thought foul, and that's going to be 2 shots at the line for David Bajork. I'm sorry, Josiah Bajork. And that's going to go on Judson Wilkerson, his second. Good to see him not with 4 fouls, though. I like that Judson's keeping his foul count low.
Especially for the first
Because he's been in that boat before. That is happening.
His eye off on his first of two, and we'll go back to the line for the second shot.
Yeah, Josiah, very colorful shoes down there. Some of these guys have some very interesting shoe colors.
Oh,
you know,
man. Noah
back in
the
the day,
rebound,
they were
goes
all black and blue, and now they're just all these colors and very fancy.
Noah got the rebound, Aguado got the rebound, and of course went up again. J.P. Garrett knocked it out, but they still have the ball. Crossroads inbounds the ball, tries to get it up.
Oh, Jeff tried to get it. A little head contact there.
Yeah,
Gotta be
you know
careful.
what? That happened a few weeks ago.
Oh, J.P. swatted it right off the glass. Wow. You'd love to see that, but it's still their ball, so not really, not really effective.
Well,
but
it's good they're defensive.
Cool to watch. Ooh, and JP hit him on the arm, too. Dangerous there. Up only 3 now. Got to take care of the ball and get a good shot. This is where you got to run your offense. They're in a 2-3 zone, and just because they're stagnant doesn't mean you should be stagnant. Move that ball. Sharp, quick passes. They're running a corner to Jeff. Not going to get it. Go back to Elijah and swing the ball up. He will command the offense, get the ball to Jaden Lemon. To Jeff on the other side. They're going to find Judson short corner. Back to Jaden for a 3. And it's good. Jaden Lemon, I think his first shot.
Beautiful three-point shot.
Yeah, I don't think he shot a 3 all game. And I think maybe his first take from 3, and it went right in. Good replay here from Jack Huckins, the executive producer. Also in the booth tonight, a lot of guys helping out. Ryan Bogus, Cole Carpenter doing the big work up here. And there's a breakaway for Judson Wilkerson. He's going all the way up and under, and it's good. And thank the Lord it's good. Pastor would have been jumping out of the booth, running to the court to get on Judson's case if he'd missed another layup there.
Yeah.
And really glad he made that one.
Well, Hahn was defending him, but he's got 3 fouls, so he's not. He's going to try to stay out of his way, and I think that is a good understanding of that.
Oh, maybe a foul. They let it go. Jaden's up ahead. Give him the ball. Nice pass. And no good on the layup. That's another back-to-back missed layups. Back-to-back-to-back missed layups. That's 3 now. I'd like to see us make a layup if we can. There's a pass. That's going in.
That's good.
2 points
Beautiful
now.
pass by Jeff Woosley. Very good.
Yeah.
Very
nice
good.
find. Big
Yeah,
assist.
really good. Really good. Set him up easy, and after about 3 rebounds and 3 misses, and then finally pull it out and get it in there. That's good. Good assist. Glad to see it happen there. And, of course, a timeout called by Crossroads, and the coach has a full timeout, sitting them down. He's got to get them to figure some things out. Going to take Simmons out, put another player in there. 41, I don't know his name. Can you find out 41's name there, Brother Josh?
Javier Owens.
Javier Owens, and he is checking in there, and so we'll watch him play in just a few moments. And trying to figure out how to keep the pedal to the metal here. 10-point lead now for the Swordsmen. 5:07 left in the third period of play. Swordsmen have 1 foul, and no fouls have been logged so far this half for the Crossroads homeschool team. But some good play up and down. I think defense operates and creates some good offense, and it's a good. There's your picture of your Crossroads Crusaders there, and getting a little bit of a timeout, talking about some things. And glad to be in the booth with you, Josh, and thank you very much for your continual work up here with Brother John and others broadcasting for HB TV, and wonderful to see our Warriors and Swordsmen play. And once again tomorrow night, that will not be on HB TV, but that'll be an away game with varsity and junior varsity, I think junior high and junior high varsity as well, there with Victory Christian out in Valparaiso. Next week, go to the Quinton Road Tournament, I believe, on Friday and Saturday, the 13th and 14th. There's Westman with a steal. He'll go up left-handed. Nice job.
Just missed it. That is probably our 10th missed layup. I'd say at least 10 today, just on putbacks right around the rim, and some contested, but I think we've missed about 10 layups. You know, I think 3 or 4 in the first half, and certainly 5
Several
or 6
of them
here.
off of obvious steals, just cannot follow through and finish it.
Yeah, and I said earlier Javier Owens. It's written down Javier, but his name in the first roster is Jarian, so it's Jarian Owens. Jarian, yeah. The book said Javier, but I believe it's Jarian. I think that's what it was 2 games ago, I think, in the book.
Okay. He is on the floor there, number 41, and we've got Luke Hahn going to the basket for 2, and it was fouled underneath.
Yeah, Swordsmen have pushed the lead to 10, and I guess now it's 9, but really have kicked it in gear in the third quarter. And Coach Woosley is known for saying that the two most important times in the game are the start of the game and the start of the third quarter. And it seems like they've knocked out the start of the third quarter thus far and certainly pushed the lead a little bit. And still 4:30 to go here. Hopefully they can start making some layups. That was a tough one there. Blocked.
Man, no doubt about it.
Oh.
Slifka with the great block and takedown. And then, of course, we've got
JP trying to go for the crazy block there. And he loves swinging. He might miss, but he likes to swing. As Jaden putting it in for
beautiful, smooth move on Jaden Lemon there. Got the ball up high, put it right through. Very good. 11-point lead now. 3:58 left in third quarter play. Luke Hahn.
Oh, he got fouled. Oh, a charge! JP Garrett.
It's going to be his fourth foul. That is a good thing for Brian Lenhart and I. Take a charge. And Hahn is struggling. He does not like that. And he's a good player, one of the better players on the floor, but going to take a seat and sit down and watch the game here. Simmons will have to come out onto the floor again, Adrian Simmons, and Owens will also have a seat.
I think JP Garrett was surprised to get that charge call. I thought there was a foul before on Luke, and but got away with it. And the charge there, that's the second one of the night on Brian Lenhart Knight, Pastor, and that's so great. He was known for that charge, and to get two of them in Brian Lenhart Knight, just a great honor. This is Jaden Lemon getting some contact, and they're going to call that blocking foul.
Slifka, I think, is the guilty party, number 24.
Yep, Gabe Slifka. And he had a really good last game in the JV. Played pretty much the entire game, and now a lot of minutes here in the varsity game. Up to JP Garrett, wide open, takes a shot, and it's good. JP has a great shot.
Beautiful shot.
And doesn't get to use it a lot. Really, he gets put in the paint and just told to shoot layups, and that's really what our offense is set up for him to do. But when he gets a look there, he can hit that mid-range. Whoa, offensive foul. I didn't even see it. Maybe some hands. A little push-off. Oh, number 2, it's on Simmons.
Adrian Simmons with the offensive foul. And the blocking foul on the offensive side of the floor. David Malley comes in the basketball game. Slifka will take a seat for the Crusaders. Jeff Woosley brings the ball down for the Swordsmen. He'll take on the near side and his left and inside to Wilkerson. Wilkerson turns and shoots too far. Rebounded by Noah Quado. Simmons brings the ball down on his far side, and we've got, was it Buttle?
Boudil, I think.
Boudil, okay. Yep. Boudil there down, pushing the ball down to Woosley.
Woo! Nice Euro step from Jeff Woosley.
Yeah, the southpaw uses the right hand, does a good job.
Beautiful take. Oh, Jeff Smooth. He has got some shifty offense in his game, and it's very fun to see it. I enjoy watching him. Since like 6th or 7th grade, he's done that. Just had that shifty play. And we're going to take you back to that charge, that last one for JP Garrett, and show you the replay on that one. And just watch the ability to step in front and take a charge. As a big man, oftentimes it's tough to do that. You want to go for the block. But this just stepping in front and getting his body in the right spot to take the charge. Key play here for the Swordsman. Took it straight on. And that's a great angle. Couldn't quite see the follow-through, but took the charge and saluted. And on Brian Lenhart Knight, man, we're just so grateful for all the soldiers that have sacrificed time away from families, and certainly if they've sacrificed their life, that is the ultimate sacrifice, and Brian Lenhart, one of those. And we're grateful for that, for all the men that suit up, put themselves in harm's way. It's very dangerous, and boy, we're so appreciative of them. And for the Lenhart family, many of them here. I saw Teresa Stone back here up in the bleachers with all their kids and watching Brian's life be honored, as well as his brother AJ and his wife. And so it's good to see the Lenharts in the gym.
Definitely.
And good family.
Yeah, precious people. And I remember their mother was a waitress at Baker Square, and until she passed away, and certainly we miss her as well. Very thankful for their sweet family. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Got the steal attempt by Woosley. Now we've got Bajork taking the three-point shot, just a little bit off there. David Fernandez in the basketball game for the Swordsmen. Connor Lemon inside. We've got Wilkerson, and
they call out of bounds
Wilkerson
on
stepped
Judson.
out of bounds, and so he's going to be a turnover there again for the Swordsmen.
Yeah, and some contact there to get him out of bounds, but
yeah,
no
Quado
call.
was right on his hip there.
Brother Woosley's letting him know about it too. He's on the referee for that contact that kind of bumped him out of bounds. But Clem saying, I didn't see it. I can't call something I don't see. And, oh, there's Connor right in the passing lane.
Man, I tell you what, they have anticipated that and done well on that several times.
Right.
And I don't know that we've capitalized on neither one we've stolen, but certainly they've got some anticipation going.
12 steals, 2 points.
Yeah.
That's about what it seems like right
Simmons with the basketball for the Crusaders. Dribbles to his left, gets it to Malley. Malley fires from up at the top of the key. He's got a sweet shot. Woosley with the rebound. He's going to get tackled there. And York runs into Wilkerson, falls down, but it's going to be a turnover for. Actually, I guess it was off the Crusaders, so the Swordsmen will get the basketball and bring it down here, leading by 15 with. He traveled. Yeah, I think.
Maybe a timeout. He motioned for travel. I wasn't watching that referee. Could have been a travel there. Maybe giving it back to us. I'm not sure what that was then.
I think it was an errant whistle is what I think happened there. I think he thought maybe Brother
Waving
Woosley
it off.
wanted a timeout. He blew the whistle.
Well, it saved us from a travel call, so we'll take it.
Yeah, it looked like it might have been a travel.
Setting up the offense is Jeff Woosley, the freshman, trying to go to Connor, also a freshman. Instead, he goes to Judson, finds Dave Fernandez in the corner, and David just played a full game and had a great game there for the Swordsman JV team. And here's Jeff to the rim. Saw some contact, still got it to go.
Beautiful job. He muscled that up and did a great job putting that in on the left side there. Really nice. You can see the replay here. Those of you at home, and beautiful shot by Jeff Woosley, especially for a freshman.
Wow, they got a
Good
Guado.
defense there.
Judson shut it down. He said, nope, not today, and got the stop. They find Jeff. Jeff's going to find, he's going to go up with it. Oh, and he couldn't get the bunny. Judson's fighting for that basketball. I love the effort. Look at Judson go, man. Got to have the layup, but good effort to get yourself a shot. It's out of bounds, going to go the other way, but what about that second effort?
He did a good job. Did a good job on that, but kind of frustrated. Chip off the old block. If you look back 35 years ago, that was me.
Is there film, Pastor, of you playing basketball that long ago?
I don't know. I hope if it is, it's never discovered.
Jack Huckins, can you get on that? Maybe get some film? Dig into the archives, find the John Wilkerson film.
No, boy.
What years would you have been in high school, per se? And what school? What region? What area? Just so we know. This is Luke driving to the rim.
I would have done a lot of the very same things you just saw Judson do, just right there. A lot of rebounds, put back. We'd be going. Hey, I want to say real quickly here in the stands, and of course we're getting ready to watch a free throw by Luke Hahn in just a moment. He's back in the game with 52 seconds left. Sporting 4 fouls. I think they want to get him probably out of the game at least for the end of this quarter. Yeah. But J.J. Woosley's in the house tonight. Little J.J. is the third child of John and Claudia Woosley. Claudia's mom and dad and brothers are in the stands this evening. I saw little J.J. over there with Tyler and Ellie. Happy for them. And Hahn will make that one there. And sure the coach wants him to know, please don't foul. Please don't foul. We got 4 fouls. Got 46 seconds left. Going to leave him in the ball game. He'll have to play pretty smart. Keep from getting involved in any kind of a foul. Connor Lemon drives to the right, then gets over to Webb. Webb to Wilkerson. Wilkerson to Woosley. Woosley drives to his right, gets it out to Connor Lemon. Now to Webb. Webb over to Fernandez. He's going to drive in, put it up. A little short, no good. Rebound, Budell.
That's a good take, you just got to get that ball up onto the rim. A little bit short on the shot. Maybe some contact, too, for David Fernandez, but certainly a way to take it.
9 seconds.
Oh, he got space.
Gets down the Webb. Webb can go up.
Dump it off.
There he goes.
Oh, it's a Judson. Oh, he tried to tip it in. Boy, Daniel.
Go up. There we go. No good.
Judson was calling for that on the break and was right behind Daniel Webb, but Daniel tried taking that up and could not quite get it to go and capitalize. Still up 16, though.
Yeah.
Just in a blink of an eye, gone up big, and still 1 quarter to go.
I'm looking forward to seeing, of course, the boys have played a good season. I don't think they've got blown out, but they've had some very close games, but really good to watch them play. And Coach Woo's has done a great job. It hasn't been the season we'd like in all respects, and we have had some difficult games, but I'd love to see them starting to gel and have a few good games together.
Yeah. So. And just like tonight's game, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. We have our tournament coming up the last week, I believe, in January. And that's really the climactic point of our season, where we want to play our best basketball and go away with the trophy. And everyone remembers their own tournament when they're a senior. So Judson, Jaden, Trenton, those guys, they really want to play well and just build You don't have to be great at the beginning of the season, but by the end of the season, you want to be playing your best basketball. That's the goal of any team, and hopefully that's the case for this team, and they can come away with some wins towards the end of this year.
Yeah, I know that I was talking to Judson about this, and on the bed last night, Linda and I and the kids are sitting around talking, and he's like, Dad, I think we're going to do well at Quentin Road. I can't wait to go to Quentin Road. Looking forward to it. It's an annual trip we enjoy, and, of course, the good people there at Quentin Road Christian School host a tremendous tournament with Dayspring. A lot of fun. I remember years ago, a lot of great seasons there. Nathaniel Penley's big shot, that was a big one years ago there at the Quentin Road. We're back into the fourth quarter action. 40-24, 16-point lead for the Swordsmen, and doing a baseline inbound.
Oh, nice find
into Lemon, and Lemon is fouled by Noah Guado, I think.
What a great play, though. Jaden started ball side, came up for a screen, and then just flashed right behind under the backboard there and caught it and got a nice look with a foul.
Well, he hit the first two in the beginning of the game. Did a great job. Hopefully he can hit this one here. An errant free throw. Here's number 2. And it goes in. Good job, Jaden Lemon. The senior, 6'4" or so, and a good young man. Thank God for his good dad and mom. Love him and love the Lord. Very grateful to raise children at the same time with the Lemon family.
Oh, JP almost got the block, and there he is, dishing it off to Aguado. Oh, and the foul. Luke Hahn, great assist there. And they're trying to climb back into this game one way or another.
Yeah, they are. Very good.
Speaking of the Lemons, Pastor, also you talked about his parents, but those grandparents, the Lemons and the Youngs, they are watching all the time. They're all about HBTV, and we love them here at HBTV. They're always tuned in, watching Jaden and Connor, and rooting for them in the comments and cheering them on, no doubt, in the living room. And it's good to have a supportive family system.
I think
like
one group is a Michigan Wolverine group, and the other one is
don't
an
talk
Ohio
about
State
that.
Buckeye.
I'm sure that's not going to be a fun one. Yeah, oh, you're right. The Youngs are Ohio State, and I believe the Lemons are Michigan.
Yeah.
That makes for a tough weekend.
Yeah, that's right. Both of them get to watch the championship game next Monday night.
Oh, Jaden should have got some contact there.
Beautiful shot there. Great job. He muscled it in, did a good job. Jaden Lemon.
Strong play from him. I like seeing him be aggressive. Sometimes he gets casual out there at the three-point line. When he gets a head of steam and charges into the paint, most of the time it's 2 points.
He's very crafty, and he's extremely strong. Simmons is trying get out to keep the ball in his possession. Men just dribble it out to the top. He's got a lot of skills, good ball handling, but he's not contributed heavily tonight for the scoring of the Crusaders.
I kind of expected a little more in the scoring column.
Yeah, I did too.
When someone comes out with shoes like that, you think score. That's what I think when I see shoes like that. They're very bright. I'm sure he's a scorer. Maybe just tonight struggling, and we put a good defender on him as well. It makes it tough.
Yeah.
Elijah Guzman thought about a 3.
He's great, man. Had more than one referee tell me this year, I'd like to see that guy play football.
Oh, he does play football.
Yes,
and, I think he plays with some of those Calumet kids. And so that makes the rivalry even tougher. Yeah. But he's a strong, an ox of a kid for sure.
Yeah, Guzman's precious people. All right, here we go. Jeff Woosley on the far side looking and calling play number 4 as they begin to set up the offense there. Got 2 Lemons, Woosley, Guzman, and J.P. Garrett in the lane. Cutting in, trying to get the ball.
Nice attack from Jaden, contact. And he's going to go to the line. 2 shots. Good call by Danny Torok there. And a lot of contact. And I'm surprised they've only committed 5 fouls the second half. It seems they've gotten hit a lot more than that. Jaden, a very good free throw shooter. And right when I say it, of course, he misses. But normally very, very consistent from the line. I think he has had some struggles this season, though. And typically, for the first 3 years at HB in high school anyway, he'd made a lot of his free throws, a high percentage. But this year seems to struggle a little bit at the line. And
I think it's been a team issue, too. I don't like it, but there he goes. He puts that second one in. We're glad for that. Wilkerson and Webb walk into the basketball game, giving Guzman and Garrett a chance to sit down and watch and rest a little bit.
Hey, you talk about team chemistry, and sometimes these freshmen that are getting a lot of minutes and sophomores, they've not really played with the seniors and the juniors, and it makes it tough to gel. And sometimes there's a learning curve in a season. Maybe that's some of the fault we've seen this season. But again, and I said it before, but you just want to build. Every game get better and better, and you don't want to go backwards. Certainly at this point in the season, we're into January, and the tournament is rapidly approaching. And like you said, Quentin Road is next week, and you'd like to build going into Quentin Road, then build coming out of it. So that's the goal for these guys, and I'm hoping that they can see that through and hopefully win the Quentin Road tournament. That'd be something.
Yep. Jaden Lemon picks up a second foul on a loose ball foul and trying to make some aggressive defensive move there, but picks up the foul. Gets it.
Oh, that's Gabe going up just off to the right, and Budale there's for the rebound. Back to Gabe. Oh, and swatted by both Jaden and Connor. It was a double block there, a brother block. Not even quite sure who you give that block to. Both got a hand on it, and Jaden spin move up with the right hand. No good, but is there. Could not bring in his own rebound, and it's Crossroads ball pushing the fast break.
Malley fouls from downtown. A beautiful shot.
Dave
Left-handed
Malley.
southpaw just did a good job. He's going to try to get some pressure on the ball and see if they can get some turnovers here as they face the last.
Oh, nice pass from
minutes.
Connor Lemon.
Beautiful pass down
What
to
a
Webb,
dime.
and Webb put it in, made them pay. They tried to press them, and they got it down the floor quickly. Good offensive and good court vision.
Yeah, and from a freshman nonetheless. Sometimes it takes those freshmen a little more time to get used to the game, but Connor, a nice find there, and a nice shot from Gabe.
Yeah, Gabe Sipka with the basketball, and a good shot there. Cuts the lead to 14. 4 minutes, 23 seconds left. Jeff Woosley being aggravated by Bajork.
Man, good takes from Jaden Lemon, and just neither could go. And he thought he got fouled. He's a little frustrated there. Look at J.P. Garrett into the game, no doubt for Connor Lemon. Get that. I'm sorry, for Daniel Webb. And looks like they'll run something here out of bounds. Hopefully something to the basket. Leading now, though, by 14. And just a nice, solid foundation of a game they've built here. Foundations can crumble, but it seems pretty strong at the moment. Like to see it stay that way. And that's Garrett inside. They call it travel.
Yeah, he's jumped.
Not what you want there. Man, some trouble inside this game. Luckily, it hasn't hurt us as bad as it probably could have. Just not the best game inside for sure.
Hahn with the basketball, all the starters in, and he's definitely fouled on that reach, and I think it's going to be on Wilkerson.
Maybe only his third, right? No, not on Wilkerson. Wow.
Nope, it's going to be again on Jaden Lemon. Both of them kind of came at it at the same time. It's going to be ball out. Crossroads has put in their starting group for the most part.
This might actually be the lowest foul game that Judson Wilkerson has had all season. I think he's had 4 fouls in every game, 4 or 5. And oh, no, what was that? Offensive?
No, I think it was. I think 41.
Oh, trying to get some space maybe?
Yep, he sure did. And Clem called that. Jaden Lemon with the basketball, across the half-court line, gets it down to his brother, down into Judson. Judson out to Woosley. Garrett's on the outside, fakes out, goes back down the baseline.
Nice
Woosley's
look.
wide open, a little short looks like. Rebounded off the foot of Connor Lemon.
Oh, you'd love to see him grab that one.
Yeah, I think he meant to, but I think he went up and thinking it was going to come off the rim and missed the rim altogether. Timeout on the floor, and of course, Swordsmen, 46. Crossroads Crusaders, 32. Each team has 6 fouls. Both of them will be in the bonus at the next time that any of them foul. And glad to have you along with us this evening. Thank you for joining us on HBTV. I appreciate so much our folks who help us make this happen behind the scenes. And glad to be able to share a little bit of time with Brother Josh Conger, and a man who has certainly grew up here and as a product of the ministry here at Hammond Baptist and First Baptist Church of Hammond. Very grateful for him, and now his beautiful wife Anna. Expecting your second child, and when's that baby due?
March, early March.
It's going to be this spring. And that'll be exciting. So that baby will be 9 months old next Christmas, huh?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah,
little girl?
Little girl, yeah.
How about that? That's wonderful. Precious people, love the Lord, faithfully involved, and certainly very helpful to the broadcast here. Got the Crusaders on the floor again, and once they're trailing, and got Simmons goes in, left-handed shot, beautiful, lays it up and in.
Wow,
Cuts
there's
the lead
a shot.
to 12. Yep.
Seems like he can score at will, if he wants to get in the paint. Just maybe hasn't been as assertive tonight. Here's Jeff Woosley. Speaking of assertive, that was like, oh my goodness, a block. Huge block by Owens. And that was Jerry and Owens getting up to get that block on J.P. Garrett. Deep three, Luke Hahn. They're trying to fight back into this game.
They are. They cut it to 9.
And what have we said? You got to play smart. You can't start giving the game away at the end. And still, there's only 3 minutes left. And it seems like the game is well within reach here for Crossroads. There you go. Be smart with that basketball. Nice pass to Garrett. Good pump fake. I'd go out to Lemon out there. Wide open. Went up and got fouled.
Definitely got fouled on that. He'll go to the line. And I can't believe Owens is shaking his head like he didn't foul him.
Looks like Carmine Rivera in the junior high games. It's real funny.
See that replay. It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
the coach is over
hung
here.
on like a jungle gym out there. You know, he's climbing around and look at him. He's still confused. I can show you the replay. If Jarian wants to see it, we'll show it to him. But it's funny in that junior high game, Carmine Rivera will run the full court and tackle someone, and then he looks at the ref and, ref, I didn't mean to, you know, and just a good kid.
J.P. Garrett here for the second. He cannot hit the broadside of a barn door.
Oh,
that's not good here. Cut the lead to 9. Simmons with the basketball and going full speed ahead, taken away by Woosley. Woosley pushing the ball and goes up. He has it blocked, comes back around, no good.
Oh, my goodness.
Simmons with the basketball. Seems like Woosley should have passed that off up to Lemon there. And
that's all I was thinking. I was thinking dunk.
Yeah.
Luke Hahn, short. No, but Jeff, that's an assertive drive, and that's what you want. Judson's wide open up ahead. They don't see him. And now Owens is back, and he's not wide open anymore. And they call a timeout right before a drive.
Timeout right before that. And
interesting call there. It looked like Jaden had a lane, but maybe Coach Woosley saw Jaden about to travel and wanted to stop him before that happened.
Yeah,
looked like a little bit of an off-balance set there. And maybe sometimes as a coach it's better just to call timeout and draw something up, especially with 2:11 to go. And I think Coach Woosley senses this is where games are lost, you know, and you're just comfortable enough to be up a few, but the game is still close enough to where you can lose it. And that's just dangerous territory. And so getting a set offensive play here, probably the best option.
Yeah, as you can see here, 2:11 left in the regulation. You've got a view of the Crossroads team there. And there's the Hammond Baptist squad getting instruction from Brother James Woosley. What a great coach he has been. Not only basketball, but extremely good at basketball, but certainly a good example for our young people, someone who mentors and models Christ-likeness. Glad to have the swordsman spirit as well. You can hear those girls in the background. They are cheering away, and I thank God for Miss Rachel Stoltmeister, who leads that squad this year. And she has a couple girls in there, I think, that cheer with her, and very grateful. Many of our parents of our swordsman spirit girls come and cheer on the swordsman. Been a good season and a great game. 2:11 left in regulation, 46-37. The Crusaders have cut the lead to 9, and it was considerably higher, maybe 16-17. Woozy's got the basketball on the baseline.
Oof. Connor thought about that
looking
three.
for some things. He's got to get some space, keep from getting a 5-second thing. We've got a reaching foul on Malley, looks like.
That's going to put him in the bonus.
Put Jeff Woozy on the line.
Yeah,
see what happens on that.
And Jeff's a great free throw shooter. Love watching Jeff shot. He's just worked on it a lot in the offseason. He's in the gym every day and shooting that ball. And, man, a lot of that effort just pushes you to be good in the season. And you hope it pays off here, as it does.
It did.
Puts the lead to double digits.
Good to see Jeff shoot a free throw. Good to see him sing last night in the practicing for the group that's going to sing here in a few weeks in church. And thank God for Miss Deb Wilson and others who helped them do that. 2 for 2. Awesome.
Yeah,
gotta
Jeff's
like
smooth, man. I love watching Jeff. Fun player to watch and a freshman. So you got to watch him for 3 more years. And that's going to be a kick ball. Ref on the call. Out of bounds. Saw a second ago Jeremy Johnson comment and say hey to you, preacher, and to me. And,
Pennsylvania watcher, huh?
Yeah, he's out there watching HBTV and cheering on the swordsman. Love Jeremy Johnson.
Yeah, he's
and his
a great
involvement
guy.
on the live stream. Always leaving a comment.
That's great.
He's the man.
Bud Hill is with the ball, and he gets it over to Hahn. Hahn's driving to the left, gets it out to Bajork. Bajork back to Hahn. Hahn wants to take it inside.
Good
he has
defense.
it stolen away by Wilkerson. Wilkerson gets it to Lemon. Lemon down to Guzman, trying to ask him to hold up is the coach's instruction. 5 out is the call that Brother Woozy is going to give the team to do.
Oh, Jeff's Basket. Oh, boy. Judson. Oh, these layups, they're giving them to us right now. Trying to space the floor. And this is fine to do this. And we have a good enough set of ball handlers that we can control it. Right when I say it, we lose it. Oh, boy. This could be trouble, and that's going to be an and one. They call it against Lemon.
Yeah, he's too far underneath there. Not set in time, I don't think.
Aguado's explaining the ref's motion. Budil thought he got the charge, and Aguado said, no, he went like this. That's an and one, and explained to him the motion. And Budil thought the ref would call it the other way. And this is really problematic. It could cut the lead to only 8 if it goes in. It doesn't. 9-point lead still.
Oh, man.
Oh, instead it's actually a
4-point trip down on the floor. Good night.
Oh, and you just think, well, what's wrong with one turnover? That is what could be wrong with one turnover. Just the swing in the game, a 4-point stretch there, and that's just not what you want. You needed to control the ball on our end. You know, that stuff.
That goes without saying, there, Josh. It's not what you want. I'm telling you what. Right. That's a rough trip down the floor. But the Swordsmen get the basketball back. They're getting a little powwow going on with the coach. I can see him with his arms crossed over his knee and trying to keep from getting fired up and saying, no, come on, fellas, that's not what we need to do. We've got to get the rebounds. We've got to get some position, get a hold of the basketball.
It's those little things, you know, that play such a big factor in the game and the outcome.
Yep, for sure. Well, wonderful night for basketball, and for those of us who get the chance to be parents, certainly thank the Lord for Hammond Baptist Schools and from everything from the kindergarten floor all the way up, and had the joy now to see many of our children complete Hammond Baptist. I'm very thankful for the influence of the folks. Had the chance to be with the teachers on Tuesday morning as my normal routine when I'm in town, and 7:30 get to stand in front of them and visit with them for a little bit. What class acts, and from top to bottom, kindergarten all the way up to the senior high teachers. Great job. 1 minute, 6 seconds left in regulation. Wilkerson is looking for a place to get the ball. He gets it over to...
Oh, and Jeff thought he was fouled.
Jeff let the ball go out of bounds. A turnover, that's not what we want.
Yeah, and I thought he was fouled too, but the ref didn't. You just got to play through to the whistle, and boy, tough one there from Jeff. Bad turnover with a minute to go, and could be a 5-point game on a bucket. And there it is. It's a 5-point game. They have cut it to 5 with a minute to go. Take care of that ball if you're wearing a white jersey. Oh, dangerous, but Judson retains it. Yeah, be smart here. Nice move from Jeff, and another missed layup. Oh, boy, we are struggling.
Get it out. Timeout again here. Full timeout's what they've got, so we're going to get a timeout. 5-point lead. This is not, boy, the way we wanted to see this thing come to an end. But, you know, we've seen this happen before. You know? It's the same movie, just a different set. You know, I'm telling you what, we've seen this happen. And certainly want to remind you that the game is dedicated and sponsored tonight in memory of Brian Linhart. His beautiful family's here, and certainly want the Swordsmen to win, as they did many, many games back when he was playing back years ago. And we thank the Lord for that. And also want to let our listeners know about the Missions Conference 2023, Reaching with Eternity in View. It'll begin on Sunday morning, January the 15th, Sunday night. Brother Ted Spear will be speaking Sunday morning. Tony Moore will be speaking on Sunday night. Don Sisk and Ted Spear, and then also Mark Bachman, Lord willing, will be with us for services. Each of these folks being used of God around the world presently, and we rejoice with that.
And you see Brother Spear in the stands tonight watching the Swordsmen.
Yeah, sure is. Man,
what's going on in his ministry right now? Anything new?
I tell you what.
Exciting? It's probably always something new.
It is. And it's not only Team Ghana now, it's Team West Africa, Sierra Leone, Benin, Togo, West Africa, Burkina Faso, Liberia, Nigeria. Those are the places where God has given some influence. There's a hold taking place on somebody's jerseys. And I think that's going to take Lucan out of the game with that hold.
Oh, man. The holding of the jersey, it's crazy. Ask Brother Woosley. There's a play when I was in high school where we lost a game because I got called for holding someone's jersey, and I didn't. And we watched the replay, and it was the slightest. I mean, it was. You couldn't even see it in the replay, but the ref saw it. He called me on it, and we lost the game. And, that jersey, man. It's always in the way.
Of all time to miss a free throw.
Man, you needed that one.
Coming in.
Now it's a three-point
right
game. What are we doing? We need those free throws. They're big. They're valuable. Take care of the ball. This is not the time to go 5 out. I think we need to go to the rim. We've tried 5 out.
Okay, we've got.
Oh, boy. All right,
Get Woosley on the line again. Let's see if we can make that. We're going to shoot 2 this time, so we'll get a chance to hopefully get 2 for 2.
He's going to do it. I believe in Jeff Woosley. I think he's hitting 2 right here. 2 shots, pushing the lead back to 5 where it belongs. And I see 2 free throws going in here for Jeff. That is 1, and I see a second one. Hopefully right in front of Jeff. That'll push to 5. Still time to go for Crossroads. 27 seconds remain, and Jeff's going to get the second one to go. Clutch free throws there for Jeff Woosley. Simmons almost pulled up for that 3, and they're thinking 3 right now, it seems, and they're going to kick it back out. Couldn't quite get it. Big defense there from Elijah Guzman. Oh, and they got Simmons wide open. Couldn't get it, and that's Aguado fighting for it. Same with Wilkerson. Good save by Judson Wilkerson. Might have saved the whole game right there with that rebound. Big play to end it, and the Swordsmen win a tight one, 50-45. Coach Woosley's squad sees victory, just like we wanted here at the end of tonight. And on Brian Lenhart night, it's good to get a win, Pastor.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we've had a couple of less than favorable finales, but grateful for this one and certainly congratulate the Swordsmen. We thank you for listening and appreciate the opportunity to share this evening with you. And congratulate the Crossroads Crusaders. They make their way back across the border over to Illinois, and certainly grateful for their willingness to come bring their teams this evening.
Thank you again for joining us. We'll be live the next HBTV game, and I believe the next home game is next week. But until then, we play a away game tomorrow, so no HBTV, but we thank you for joining us. Like and subscribe it, and we'll see you next time.